All I want to tell the people is motherfuckers been dealing with me for decades. You get me? This shit happened in 95.
Didn't realize. But anyway. It's up, it ain't no coming down.
So, like I said, I did Minister Society back in 93, 94. After I did the movie, my lawyer hit me, told me some cats out of Chi-Town was doing a movie called Reasons. They wanted me to come get down. So after negotiations or whatever, attorney, he got me $100K. Got me $100K cash. They gave me the, not saying who, whatever, but I got $100,000 cash. Okay. So I fly to Chi-Town. Me, a couple of the homies. I'm there for about 4 months filming. It was me, Bernie Mac, Lisa Ray in the movie. Good movie, too. It was a hell of a movie. Good movie. So, at the end of the movie, I get my back in. I go home. Everything's good. Now, my peoples, my attorney, he still was dealing with them on some whatever they was doing, whatever. Come to find out, they busted everybody. My peoples was big time doing his thing, So they hit everybody with federal grand jury subpoenas. So, on the advisement of my peoples, because he had already told them that they gave me $100,000 to do the movie. So, I was asked, what did I do? I said I did a movie role and I got $100,000. Now, never got on no witness stand, never pointed nobody out, never said shit about shit because I didn't know shit. I was there to do a movie and that was it. Mind you, this happened in 1995, 25 years ago. So let's speed up to now. Everybody know I had the little beef with Faison over the Ddtv shit. Did a song with my nigga Dave, and Faison chimed in, wanting to question my nigga's affiliation. He mentioned my name as to say, why you get this nigga a pass, because he ain't no authentic Crip. And that motherfucker, Dave is my nigga, first of all, and I did a song because he an artist, right? So, fast forward to me and Faison had some words. We squashed the shit, whatever. He DM'd me, and that's the DM I posted the other day. He DM'd me in my shit, sent me his number, said, man, I got mad respect for you. It's nothing but love. I'm banging Honcho every day. Fucking, I'm still banging music to drive by, all love. After that, I'm like, good. It ain't nothing. It's all good. Okay. So, 2 days ago, I get hit with Faison posted a post saying that he heard that I was still talking shit about the Ddtv shit and that somebody said that I was snitching on the stand against Nathan Hill. That's what the motherfucker said, Faison. So that's how all this got cracking. So I noticed that it was a cat named JoJo Capone out of Chi-Town who was posting all this about me being a snitch and on the stand and some kind of book they trying to promote, where in the book they say I testified that I got $100,000. I got a grand jury subpoena and told them I had $100,000 because they already knew I had it, because my peoples had already told them Eiht took $100,000. You get me? So that's what he is saying that I did as far as snitching, because I said I made some money from a movie that they already knew about. Never asked me any questions about anything else. Never asked me about the D game or what a nigga did or blah, blah, blah. They asked me about a fucking movie And that's what I responded to. I never been in no courtroom with no defendants or no witnesses or no nothing. Never. Never took the stand and pointed at no motherfucker. Never. And with all this shit that a nigga talking, there should be some federal paperwork that Eiht said this, said that. Ain't no paperwork came up all day that they've been pushing this line about being a snitch over some money over a movie idea. I didn't know anything about dope. So how would I tell a nigga something about drugs when I didn't know about no drugs? Them niggas hired me to do a movie, and that's what I did. No authorities questioned me about any drug activity because I never met any cops. I never got questioned by any cops or anything. My peoples told them that he got me $100 grand, and he said, don't lie, because they already know you got it. But you ain't did shit. They didn't ask me about no dope, no drugs, no cops in the precinct, no motherfucker like, did you get some work from him? Did you wear a wire and buy some kilos from him? None of that. Everything was about a movie. If niggas know, my nigga was that nigga. You get me? So you telling me, because a nigga trying to say I testified and got a nigga life. So a nigga who was as big as my nigga was, they give my nigga life for $100,000 off of a fucking movie? Oh, you didn't get nothing? You sure? Okay. My attorney told me right then and there, they gonna file a federal tax evasion case against you. And I've had my peoples, because you know, we from the streets. We don't play. So my own people checked around for paperwork. Because you know, when you from the streets, you come with that paperwork. It's there. It's public knowledge. It's going to tell you what happened. There's no paperwork saying I did anything. I never walked inside of a courtroom where a person was sitting on the witness and defendants and blah, blah. Never. Never happened. Grand jury subpoena is what happened. Why? Because I didn't have nothing to plead the fifth to. What was I going to plead the fifth to? Getting paid for doing a movie? They didn't ask me anything else as pertaining to drugs. So plead the fifth to money they already knew I had. So that's what I'm saying. You're going to go in the federal court and lie to the motherfuckers when they know you already got it. So they saying the gangster life and all that shit. I get you. I'm from the streets. I understand the code. But the code is telling on a nigga when we done did some dirt together. The code is telling on a nigga when we both involved in some bullshit and I snitch on a nigga and try to take the easy way out. How was I trying to take the easy way out? I didn't do shit. I did a movie. All I want to tell the people is motherfuckers been dealing with me for decades. You get me? This shit happened in 95. If I was in that position and a motherfucker sent me to prison for life because he pointed me out, niggas still walking the streets. That ain't the code to how real niggas do shit when real snitches is involved. I ain't walking around with no 25 years like Tekashi with motherfucking 1,000 bodyguards and machine gun Kellys and shit because I ain't had no fear of shit because I ain't done shit. And like I say again, if people want to say that's a snitch jacket for telling that you got paid for doing a fucking movie and they already knew you had to bring it. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
We can go live. It's Friday. Keeping It Real with JoJo Capone, IG Live podcast. And today, I see the good brother Faizon Love then pulled the blanket off a red MC8. So, free Nate Hill. Free Jimmy D. I done posted the book before. You know what I'm saying? The Nate Hill story. I done posted the book. You can go to Faizon page and see the book. You know, we got niggas That's how informants come around. Niggas will know motherfucking rats and still get in bed with them. With they motherfucking, with they rabies. Motherfuckers put cheese at the end of the bed for them and let them crawl in the bed with them. But you got some solid brothers that ain't going for that. Powder, what's up? You know how we rockin'? Huh. My Cali niggas all stand up. MCH, you made Compton look bad. But my little brother, you dig what I'm saying? Stand up would never be in a fold. BG Bop and my other brother Chico, they made the fucking Compton look good. And a few other good brothers. But that bitch ass motherfucker ratted on a brother of mine and got him life in the federal penitentiary. He testified on the grand jury like he say. Shit, Lisa Ray even stood solid. And she from the east side. So we stand up around here. So yeah, I ain't gonna let Faison be out there by himself like he just speaking on some shit he don't know nothing about. He bought the book, he read the book, and as it state, he see that this nigga Eiht, that you take the G out his name because ain't no gangster in him, all that bullshit he fed us in Compton's Most Wanted. Man, and I used to love wearing my blue Dickies, man, with my spray paint on them. Man, I got the... God damn. Every day you look around, and then he just did an interview. They was asking him about the other rat bastard out of Brooklyn, Rainbow Bright. They was asking him about him, and he dancing around the questions. He eluding the questions and shit. They asked him, so what do you think about Bitch 9? He dancing around it. Now y'all see why he couldn't answer the question. Cause he in the motherfucking hole with him. Shit crazy, man. Ain't nobody gonna protect no bitch ass motherfucking rat because you can't hold your weight under any circumstance. Like I told y'all as a kid, if my brother or sister snitched on me, I wasn't fucking with them to this day. I wouldn't speak to them and spit in their face if I saw them. That's how much I despise a rat. So at the end of the day, Faison kicking his shit. Faison read the book. Salute to you, Faison, love. You know what I'm saying? Faison posted some real shit. Read the book, got to page 409 and was like, whoa, this ain't Compton's Most Wanted. MC8. Huh? Testified grand jury. Huh? Yeah. Page 409 in the book. Y'all can go straight to it. It's on Kindle, Nook. The Nate Hill story coming soon. We waiting on these people to come on Hollywood, come on with this money, man. So y'all will hear more about it soon. Free Nate Hill, free Jimmy D, free the guys, free Larry Hoover. These stand-up brothers, man. But people would throw dirt on your name, come with fake paperwork, all type of drag. But y'all ask MC8 why the fuck he get on that stand and testify. Ask his ass that. Capone.
They're real motherfuckers anyway. What's up? Hey, what's up? It's up, it ain't no coming down.